They say some places are not merely built, but born. Blackwood Manor was one such entity, a sprawling monument to forgotten sorrows, perched on a hill that seemed to sigh under its weight. For decades, its windows, like vacant eyes, had watched the world turn, gathering dust and dread in equal measure. No one dared approach, not truly. Whispers clung to its name, tales of shadows that danced in empty rooms, and a cold that pierced deeper than any winter wind. It was a place where time itself seemed to unravel, where the past was not merely remembered, but relived. Yet, an irresistible pull, a morbid curiosity often beckoned the unwary. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of decay and something else, something metallic and old. The grand oak doors, long sealed, yielded with a groan that echoed through the very foundations of the house. A profound darkness greeted them, a living, breathing void that swallowed the light. Dust motes, disturbed by their intrusion, danced in the faint beams, like spectral figures in a macabre waltz. Each step on the warped floorboards sent shivers up the spine, a symphony of creaks and groans that seemed to respond to their presence. This was not just a house. It was a tomb. A chill, not of the air, but of something ancient and malevolent, seeped into the very marrow of their bones. The silence was not empty. It was pregnant with unspoken horrors, a vast, suffocating quiet that pressed in from all sides. Every shadow seemed to lengthen, to twist into grotesque forms. Faint sounds began to emerge from the oppressive stillness. A distant sigh, a barely perceptible whisper that seemed to coil around their thoughts, planting seeds of doubt and terror. It was the sound of a house remembering, of its past refusing to stay buried. They found it in the master bedroom, a room frozen in time, yet utterly disturbed. A child's rocking horse swayed gently, though no breeze stirred the stagnant air. A faint, sweet scent, like withered roses, hung heavy, clashing with the pervasive odour of decay. Then, a distinct rhythmic tapping began, emanating from behind a hidden panel in the wall. It was slow, deliberate, like a desperate plea from beyond the veil. The air grew colder, the whispers louder, coalescing into a single chilling word, repeated endlessly. The word was a name, a forgotten name, spoken by a voice that was both childlike and ancient. As the name echoed, the tapping intensified, becoming a frantic scratching, as if something was clawing its way out. The rocking horse began to rock violently, its rhythmic creak a counterpoint to the rising terror. A profound sense of dread washed over them, a realization that they were not alone and had never been. The house was not merely haunted, it was a prison, and its inhabitants were desperate to be heard, to be seen, to be free. The scratching stopped abruptly, replaced by a deafening silence, more terrifying than any sound. The rocking horse stilled, but the name, the forgotten name, continued to resonate in the very fabric of the air, a chilling promise of what lingered. They left Blackwood Manor, but Blackwood Manor never truly left them. Its echoes, its whispers, its cold ancient dread followed them, a constant reminder of the thin veil between worlds. Some doors, once opened, can never truly be closed.